I'm so nervous. Something in Dragons was streamed in front of a live audience.
Wow.
Chat, y'all should have heard the shit that Elena said right before stream. Wow.
Oh my god, I would never. Please.
Heart's got to
She
meet
says she
my
would never, but then
nosy
she still
neighbor.
does it anyway.
Yeah, I brought him snacks today, and as literally as soon as I pulled up near the curb, he was already like walking to my car. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And then
And she
she
waited for me
bribed
to
him to
get
kill
out.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like this neighbor, like she's okay, but she is like my next door, because she's across the street. My next door neighbor had beef with her, and I don't know what it was, but she was like yelling at her and told her, "I don't appreciate that," and all this, and it's like, "You can't talk to me." Told her to leave, but she's always walking around the neighborhood, and
Yeah.
she's always got weird stories. Like today, she was telling us about Russian kids and being in
How
Russia.
she was in Moscow, now she won the gold medal for weightlifting.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, it was. She reminded me of my grandmother just making up shit.
Uh,
I realized now, like when I was driving, I was like, she knew to ask me about Ewok because she's probably seen my car before and go to his house.
mm-hmm.
Stalker.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even put it in the park before she was already coming to me. I was like, oh god.
You can drive?
Me? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I live in a different city than where I work, so I have to drive.
I want a car. I want a license.
Yeah, but like she showed me like pictures of her with Arnold Schwarzenegger when she was younger. So I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, what are you drawing? Who's drawing the mouse? Who's mousing it up?
Mousing it up.
Elena,
Yeah?
introduce yourself, introduce your character, and tell us a fun fact about her.
Hello, my name is Elena. I play Leia the Tiefling, who is blue. And my fact of the day is she thinks best with something in her hands. A knife, a coin, her mouse, etc.
A dead body.
A dead body. Easy to think that way.
Okay. Okay. Wait, did you? I thought you said you did the questionnaire.
I did?
But no, you didn't. You didn't hit enter.
Didn't hit that? I did hit
Whoa. You didn't
Wait.
submit? Wow.
There is nothing from you on here, or Wheels, which Wheels is expected. So
Wow, we get to pass.
Blacker.
I'm not. Out of everybody who got messages, like Brim tier, like Drace didn't get one because he already kind of gave me a summary, and like we've talked
gave you
about
a
it.
Summary.
But when I didn't like, Wheels is like the main person I did not message about this because I know he wouldn't do it anyways. So
That's not true.
I don't see you doing it.
Get it now?
I have to fix.
I see it now.
I guess I didn't hit enter.
Uh-huh.
I woke up especially to do it. I like the little hairs on Wheels' skeleton. Blueba.
Thank you. Couple
It's
links.
gross. So accurate.
So if you want to come up with at least a couple Wheels, that's fine. But a lot of this is going to be used today.
Ew.
Yeah.
But I like to reiterate the question says they don't want to get out.
Okay. And
Yes. Well, that's I just wanted to reiterate that part of the question.
Yeah. And yeah. Did you not notice what was at the end of the question?
Was it the evil laughter?
The evil emoji?
Emoji.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I thought that was just like because there are evil secrets that we don't want to get out, so they're evil.
Yeah. Casey.
Oh, okay.
Please introduce yourself and your character and effect.
I'm Lord Taz. Taz Dedillion. Taz Million. I play the elven, totally elven paladin. Totally a cool elven paladin. Taz really likes the color orange because it's one of the few colors she can see.
Oh,
Aw.
is that 2 facts?
Well, I
Aw.
said
You
she's
had the
colorblind.
Oh, you
before.
said she's colorblind. So did you? Wait a minute.
She really likes the color orange. It's
Did
probably
you
her favorite
introduce
color.
yourself as Lord Taz?
I am who I am. I'm
Because
the
not
main
once I
character
heard
story
Casey
for
in this.
these
Not
days.
once did I hear Casey in that intro.
I'm Lord Taz.
Okay.
Taz Demillion.
Okay, Taz Demillion. Morgan Hearts, introduce yourself, your character, and give us a fun fact.
Hi, I'm Hearts. I play the party's resident normie, Morgan. She is a bard. Morgan's random fact is that her favorite drink is sangria with brandy.
Ooh, nice. Drace 556. Introduce yourself, your character, and give us your fun fact. Excuse me. I'm dying.
Oh god. I'm Grace. I play Grimtier, the fighter and possible bloodsucker of the party. And Grimtier's fun fact. He was once a mercenary.
Ooh, let me jot that down.
I hardly. mm,
What? What was that? What were you saying?
I coughed. It's fine.
Oh, okay. It happens. Last but not least, the slime of the group. The slime ball of the
Not
group.
an insult. That's accurate.
Yeah, this is an accurate thing. Will's a million. Bruce Willis. Introduce yourself, your character, and give us a fun fact.
Hi, I'm Wheels, the party slacker. I play Zach. He is a plasmoid.
Ooh.
Green plasmoid. And his fun fact of the day is his favorite animal is a capybara.
Capybara.
Aw.
Capybaras are cute. Very cute. You guys ready to do some D&D stuff? Hello?
Yes.
No.
Oh,
I'm
what?
not.
No one answered. It's like, nah, I'm gonna
No,
leave.
I think I gotta head out.
No.
Lord Taz.
I gotta leave. All right, we're going back
No.
to
my
the
dog.
dank sewers, and we're gonna ask the whiny baby Elena to give us a recap.
Why me? Why my whiny baby?
Because you just whined.
Anyway.
Go ahead. Anyway, anywho.
Anyway, let's recap. Last time we left off where in the alleyway the people fought the skeletons, and then we found Drace doing a little sip on a body. That's where we picked up the episode. We chased the man into the alleyway, and then we heard guards coming our way, so we ran back into the house and ran into some sewers that Morgan found and led us into. In those sewers, we let's see what happened first. We went one direction. Zombies came out of the drain. We fought them, got a little bit cornered. We went back, took the other way, fought more zombies, found some spider webs, found some weird fog that we got hallucinations in. Apparently, it wasn't real. Then we continued down the path. We found a room where there was
Jesus fucking Christ!
Got
What
your
is it?
ass.
Jesus, I'm sorry. That was loud as fuck.
What did I do?
I got a $10 donation, and it's like a door knocking and slamming open, and it just scared me. I'm sorry.
I didn't know. I'm
I
so
didn't
sorry.
know.
No.
It's okay. It's okay.
Speaking of hallucinations, our DM is having some
Yeah.
right now live on stream. we don't hear anything. We found a book on the desk. There was stuff in it. There was Morgenthau for... I can't read my own handwriting. Then I found 5,000 gold, which was the best thing of the whole episode. $5,000. Then we continued down the scary sewer drains, found a trail of blood and some humanoid-looking... were they gnolls?
No.
They were ghouls?
Ghouls.
I got it. They were ghouls, and they started looking more and more human. We continued down the path. We found, at the end, we found this big, tall, scary tree branch-looking person. I was gonna say a curse, but I didn't. Then he said some things to us that I was too impressed by that I didn't wrote anything down, and that's where we left off.
All right.
I think
So-
we did everything we did.
You did. You got very close. The last thing you saw is the man that was sitting in the chair. A very frightening looking man got up
Yeah.
and said, "Not now," and then
Yeah.
poofed.
No, he said, it is not our time to
There you
say
go.
it."
It is not our
remember.
time, and then poofed.
Yeah. Scary.
But yeah, open session. What you see before you is actually, the two guards that were standing behind that look like the person from the Feathered Blades, they just dropped dead.
Oh no.
What?
Which one of the feather blades was it again?
He was the main one, the one that was talking to you. And I couldn't find a good token of him laying down, but all this blood is his. The actual, there's a guy there that looks just like them. And if anyone would like to roll insights with advantage, you may.
Grimtears got it.
Hey. Well, that's a gnat.
Woo!
They're both gnats. Holy shit.
Fuck me.
21 is where it's at, apparently.
Taz, are you there?
I didn't get a nat 20. I got an 18.
As
plus
Million
3.
is here.
Is she gonna roll an insight?
I don't even know what we're looking at. I'm not even in the room.
Everyone's in the room.
You're right there.
She's
I'm right
around
outside
the
of
corner,
it.
so
She's
she can't see.
colorblind.
Okay, you know what?
I
Fine.
don't know what's in
Okay.
here.
Uh,
I mean, I'll still roll, but
no,
I don't
that's
know what's-
okay.
It isn't orange.
Morgan and Leia, with your 20s, and Brimtier, you notice as well, but not quite as good as them.
I know.
Everyone's rolling 20s. Jesus.
Morgan-
Julian,
Morgan and
know.
I have gnats.
Oh, I thought Leia did.
No, I did. I got a plus 3 on an 18,
Isn't
which is basically.
Taz is in that 20 as well?
Yep.
Yeah.
She has a 20 plus 3.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
sorry, Leia, you notice it, but not as good as the other ones. But
Right.
Brimtier, Morgan, and Taz, both of you, all three of you at the same time, you can see the color that in both of these sets of bodies, the two that are identical up top, you can tell that their eyes are just lifeless. The body that's in front of you, you can tell that it had life in it. And this is the one that you think is the real representative of the Featherblade.
All right. Morgan is going to kneel by the one that's closest, the one that we think is the real one, and try and take his pulse.
All right, medicine check.
Wait, so there were multiple of him?
Yes. 19. He's been dead probably for a couple hours before you got here. There's no pulse.
This is really fresh. He's not even really stiff yet.
Does he have pants on?
Yes.
Noted.
What?
No.
What?
Oh, I know why.
Is that because of the stiff? Oh, right.
I hate it here.
I forgot about that.
Speaking of, Taz, roll a Constitution save with disadvantage.
No.
Yep.
Still got poopy pants.
Oh, you have a rash.
Ooh.
I am the rash.
So for that rash, you are now taking 1 point of exhaustion. I should probably explain what exhaustion is. I don't know if it's different in 24. Let's look.
It is. It is.
Let's look. So, you have disadvantage on ability checks. Oh, wait, no, this is old one. All right. How did? Do I want to download this from this place?
I can look it up real fast. I have it on I have a physical book and also I have 5e tools already pulled up.
Okay. Okay, I'm looking here. I think this is it. So exhaustion level, you get a D20 test penalty. So I guess you get -2 to all your dice rolls.
Yeah, it should be -2 times the amount of exhaustion points you have, and then movement speed is reduced as well.
Yeah, by 5. Okay, so yeah, anytime you roll, you take 2 away from that. But that didn't hit when you have the nat 20, so we'll go ahead and stay with it. So that is until you get cleaned up. I don't think anyone in here has prestidigitation, do you?
No, I do not have prestidigitation.
Okay.
What is
Almost
magic?
version. I can pretend
Exactly.
like
What
it's
is that?
All right. So, carry on. There you go. All right.
Morgan is going to start rifling through his pockets.
Mhm.
See if he has anything.
Go ahead.
I've been in a lot of sewers, and I've never found anything like this.
Yeah, no kidding. I think we have a bigger problem on our hands. My,
Is there?
Why? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just curious how corporeal that barrier is.
I'll tell you when you go to investigate it. But Hearts, roll an investigation. All of his pockets are turned inside out.
Yeah,
Somebody's
that's
already
what I was
looted them.
thinking. I think we're going to need to tell the Feathered Blades about this. I think that their leader has been replaced.
Oh,
Are they going to believe us? This is a rather large accusation that we would be
All right.
bringing to them.
How about we bring all 3 of these corpses and let them sort it out themselves?
Personally,
they
we
need
just
to
ran
know.
from one body.
They need to know. They already lost one of their assassins to something. And now they've lost maybe their guild leader. There's something going on here.
if they're still there when we get back, maybe they. No, they
But
should.
what about the that space that was difficult to lie in? Would that not be enough?
Circle of Truth.
I sent you to check your DMs, Elena. With your investigation as well, you do notice some runes on the other side of this barrier.
I see. I'm going to give everyone else an opportunity to do something before I continue.
Okay. It's open session.
Their advisor,
Okay.
right?
Huh?
It wasn't their leader, but their advisor.
Is one of their advisors, yes.
Yes, I remember. Out of my own head, without the DM.
Is this a chest in the corner?
Yes.
I want to start. I want to open the chest.
It is
Try
locked.
to.
I would like to also investigate the barrier.
Okay. One at a time. Wheels. You want to open the... What did you want? You wanted to what? The chest? Huh? What?
I was gonna try to open it, and you said it was locked, and
Yeah.
so I would just wave Leia over because I got yelled at last time I picked.
They follow.
Hold on, Taz. What's happening with Taz right now?
Taz is doing stuff and then continue on.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Come back to me whenever you're free.
Okay. I'm going to learn how to edit just so I can zoom in on the chat right here when I put this on YouTube.
Yeah.
Do we have to roll perception to see if we hear the sounds of clinking armor?
It's chainmail moving around, so probably not.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you have to. You hear just like clink clink. God, what am I doing here? What am I doing here?
You've
What are we
created
doing?
this.
What am I doing? I know. Okay. So, are you opening the chest?
I am opening the chest.
Roll an investigation if you're looking
Investigation
inside the
by my
chest.
TV tools.
Did you roll your TV tools?
No?
Then roll your TV tool.
Okay.
9. They don't break, but you do not open the lock. It's a little bit sturdier than you're used to. It is a very nice chest. Like, it's ornate with dragons carved into it. So we'll come back to you. Brimtier, roll me investigation with advantage.
Aren't you proficient with thieves' tools, Elena?
I don't know.
Because if you are, you
What?
should have at least a +2.
I have a plus.
It should be plus your dex plus your proficiency. So your score should be a little bit higher.
I think I rolled. Wait.
Do you have the tools under your proficiencies, or is it in
I
your
use
inventory?
strength as +1 instead of dexterity.
Oh.
Yeah, that changes things.
It
Sorry.
does not open.
You're making it really hard for me to not break these.
They're obsidian. They're obsidian. 2 natural ones.
They're not obsidians. They're adamantite. But you bent the tip. You're going to have to get that fixed.
Maybe it works better this way.
Did you roll your investigation, Brimtier?
No, I'm sorry.
Too distracted
I
by
got
my.
distracted. Investigation.
You tried to help me and I made it worse.
Yeah, I got so distracted by the fact that you were breaking your tools.
Okay. Because you're distracted and you rolled piss poor on that investigation, you're looking so hard at this little this barrier, and you get too close to the barrier. I need you to roll a dexterity save with disadvantage. A 10, not good enough. You get mildly shocked as you get close to the barrier and take a D4 of damage. There's your little psst.
Shocking.
Am I rolling the d4?
Yes, you will roll the d4.
Oh, I apologize.
No, you're fine.
Hey!
Not bad. Not bad.
Merely a flesh wound.
Taz, give me a d20.
How clean does she get?
Mm. The pants that you found don't quite fit you. You're gonna need a belt, so
I
you're
don't
gonna.
think about pants.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, sorry.
Just everything. I didn't die. I didn't take them off.
What are you doing over there? As the DM, I need to know what you're doing.
She's cleaning herself.
She just she's taking off the chainmail,
Uh-huh.
and her clothes. She has a blanket.
Okay.
There's stuff going on with the water skin.
Oh my god.
I'm concerned.
She's just cleaning in the hallway here.
Scroto turns around and looks. Okay. What's everyone doing now? Brimtier, you got shocked. You guys saw Brimtier get shocked as he got too close to the barrier.
Morgan is checking out the barrier.
You, no roll required. No, it's magical.
Okay.
And earlier you rolled with the investigation. You do notice runes on the other side. And it's a good bet that once you get rid of those runes, the barrier will go down.
Mm-hmm. How high up does this barrier go?
No roll required. It goes into the wall and into the floor, into the ceiling.
Okay, so it's a perfect seal.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to relay that to the team. I think we need to figure out how to get rid of those runes on the other side, and it'll take down this wall. You guys have any suggestions?
Is the barrier only responsive to flesh? And I'm gonna pull out my long sword and touch it gently against
The barrier.
the barrier.
Roll a dexterity save with disadvantage.
The answer is no. Ah.
Oh no. I hate that.
What's that 2d4?
It's going to be 2d8 damage.
Oh.
As you touched it with a metal.
Fair.
Electricity, metal.
Mm-hmm. So as you go to touch it with your sword, it goes and it just vibrates through your entire body.
I can see a skeleton.
You take 8 damage
Ooh.
and you fall back. Where are you? Where are you on here?
He'd probably be standing where I'm technically standing.
Oh,
as
no.
I imagine.
Don't absorb him.
And you see him fall into this mirror.
What?
Oh, mirror.
Into it? Or like,
It's a portal.
I hate bottles.
And I'm going to wait until everyone gets on that screen for them to see what you see, Brimtier.
That's totally fine.
But yeah, you see him fall into the portal that looks like a mirror.
Morgan's going after him.
You're going in?
Yeah, no walls. She's going in.
Taz,
Huh?
we're going into some mirror. You
Magic
might want to
mirror.
get
Taz
over
walks
here.
over. She just has a fucking blanket draped around her and heads in.
So all of you are going in now?
Come on, Blooper boy.
Alright, let me just move you guys over.
What about the chest? He
Ah.
says.
Oh, what?
Just pick it up with you.
You
That
feel,
doesn't have to go.
you feel and see tendrils coming towards you. You feel something you've never felt in your entire life. You feel fear. You feel everything intensified. You feel cold. You can see your hands in front of you starting to ice over. And right before you get pulled over, an eye stares at you, cold and blank. And then you guys are, let me why are you guys still here? Stop. Are you guys still in the thingy?
We're still in the hallway.
Yeah, I don't see myself.
I see a giant eyeball.
I don't know how to put you guys back. There you go. Are you on the main group now?
Yeah. We're by the magic mirror.
Oh, I can't see anything.
Yep, I got you. Because you got to move. I didn't expect everyone to jump in, but you are now on the other side.
Oh, sorry, DM.
We're a reckless party.
So everyone
Question.
went through. Yes, Wheels.
Was there any like sounds, voices, speaking like at all, or was this just an eye staring at us and no like telepathic anything, or?
That is where you guys are going to have to roll a wisdom saving throw. If you were affected earlier, I think it was who had it. Who got cursed earlier in the session last week?
Hallucination.
Yeah, it was Leia and Wheels.
Me and Leia.
Okay,
Yeah.
both of you have disadvantage. Everyone else roll a wisdom saving throw. You want to do bad.
Oh no.
I did very
One
bad.
disadvantage?
You're with disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Everyone else is normal.
But we want
Well, yeah.
disadvantage?
You want disadvantage.
A 5.
Wahoo!
Morgan,
I had a 5.
you've heard this voice before. Everyone else, you don't know what happened. You don't even remember going through the portal. What you
I
saw.
rolled a 15.
Huh?
I rolled a 15.
Oh, okay, I didn't see that. So yeah, you and Morgan both know. Morgan, however, you heard this voice when you grabbed a hold of the shard earlier. But you heard, let me send you guys both. Let me see. You heard that over and over and over in your mind, what feels like 1,000 voices saying it, the same thing at the same time, over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Cool.
You said those of us that failed don't remember.
You
what
don't
happened
even
last
remember
time.
going through, you just remember going through the portal, and that was it.
I just stare at the mirror, just like that's weird.
What's weird? I
God,
don't
that was
remember.
more than weird. Oh my god.
Go on the other side now. What's in here?
Yeah, let me fuck. Let me look at these runes. Morgan's going to be a little bit dazed, but she's going to see if she can ascertain if the runes just need to be smudged out like the previous ones.
No roll required. You're pretty sure that's how runes work.
Okay. She's gonna use the edge of her cloak and kind of smudge off those runes from the wall.
And when you do that, the mirrors crumble and turn into a pile of ash.
Mm.
Ugh.
Let's look over this room quickly and not feeling the best. Perhaps we will leave.
Me neither. Did you guys see that fucking eye in the tendrils and how cold it was? What was
Mm.
that?
Tendrils?
What eye?
Yeah. What?
What
Didn't
eye?
see any.
When we went through the mirror, you guys didn't. It was like the worst
No.
experience of my life.
What? No.
I
You
just
remember
glance over.
going
I just
through?
glance over to Leia. I'm like, and they think we're the weird ones seeing apples falling from the sky.
Weirdos.
It's,
Crazy, those two.
you saw
Cass, where are your clothes?
nothing?
Huh?
Did what?
Man, that portal took my clothes, huh?
You don't remember going
Yeah.
through a portal. You just remember walking. Well, you know what? Yeah.
Man, my
Yeah.
clothes, huh?
They got stuck on the wall. No explanation.
Yeah.
Anyways,
You know, if the leader or no, the advisor of the Feather Blades is replaced, you know how they took Scrotum Scroto and
I heard
they
that.
didn't do it on purpose that time. You know how much they hated Scroto. They tied him up,
Yeah.
and what
Yes.
if he's not truly himself? If he did get replaced, why would he hate Scroto that much?
That's
Maybe
my
that wasn't.
question too.
Maybe Scroto
Well-
is a danger to them.
But
What I
this
want.
has been a few hours, so it is still possible that he wasn't replaced yet.
That's true. I don't know
Hmm.
if they took him and replaced him right after we left, or if he's been replaced for a while already.
It's hard to tell, but I had the same suspicions. I was wondering how they knew that Scroto needed a mage trap, but none of us, the rest of us who can cast spells, were mage trapped.
Yeah, it was strange how much they were like against him. I mean, I'm used to people seeing abominations like myself and being suspicious, but the Feather Blade seemed like they wouldn't do that for no reason.
Yeah, it seemed like a lot of them were also, I don't want to put it this way, but misfit races, people who had maybe a hard time. Why would they be so?
My eye
against
twitches.
Scroto?
Slightly. What did you say?
Take 2 damage to roll a d3 for psychic damage, Leia.
Insult. D3?
Mm-hmm.
Who are you calling?
Unintentional
misfit?
vicious mockery.
It's the best way I could think of it.
Are you calling me a misfit too?
I wouldn't do
wasn't.
that to you.
Misfit races.
is the DM still here?
He is very much here. Why?
Roll the 3.
Yeah, you take 3 damage.
Oh, okay. Like actual damage?
Yes, psychic damage. You just think of it like a migraine.
My eye twitches more.
Is
I-
is that
I just
another book?
I'm trying to look.
Oh, you're checking the investigation. I didn't see that.
Sorry.
Sometimes you guys need to tell me what you're doing instead of typing.
The role-playing.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to interrupt by
It's
saying,
okay.
sorry, while you guys are talking, I'm going to interrupt and let them know I'm doing something.
Okay, it's fine. Investigation. A 10. Ooh, Biscuit, you guys
Can I use my inspiration?
Sure,
To
go
add
ahead.
on to it?
go ahead.
Yay. Is it a D6 that I have to add?
For inspiration? No, you just roll
What is
the
that?
dice again.
Oh, good.
You get advantage, pretty much.
Uh,
I am little red half goblin guy right here. Prag, I'm the DM. 16. Okay, I will tell you what you see. The 16, though. Let's see. I'm not going to tell you who these belong to,
mm-hmm.
but you are the first one to discover it. You see on the desk a parchment that has dossiers on all of you.
Oh.
And with I'm going off of the 14 because you rolled a 10 and then the next one was a 4. 14? So I'm going off the 14. But yeah, you found a dossier of information on everybody, but you didn't look at it fast enough so far to tell if it's who it's about. Oh, why didn't that go? I don't know why that last one's not going, but yeah, there you go. That's what you see.
I see.
And everyone else, you can roll investigation as well.
Gladly. God.
Ooh, Leia. All right. Brimtier, you can't really tell. The Taz, are you rolling investigation?
Yes.
Then roll investigation.
I'm just here.
Yeah.
same.
But so Zach and Leia, you both noticed that all the dossiers as well. There's dossiers of everybody there, and I'm gonna give you guys a piece of each one that you saw.
No.
Yes.
Damn it.
I want to see what they wrote about me. It probably says like, "Whoa, this is the most impressive work we've seen in a while. What
Ooh.
potential! We must replace her."
But you
I mean-
can't unlock a chest.
Let's not
Is there a
talk about
chest to
that.
unlock?
No, don't worry about it.
Okay. I have a feeling that we.
Oh my god! I just looked at one of the things that fucking. I just picked at random that Leia's gonna have. Oh boy! And Wheels, I will send you yours. Sorry, I have to. You guys roll different numbers, so you guys get.
Walking.
All right, there you go.
Oh. Oh my god. This is what I see in.
This is the doc on the documents that you see on the desk.
And this is about all of us or random pieces of. Mm,
It's random pieces that you pick together.
not of
Oh.
one. Okay.
Ah,
Yeah.
So it's like a bunch of loose sheets of paper we've all picked up?
Yes.
Okay.
I kind of want to take a step back and lean in and whisper to Leia
Mhm.
softly. It's like, what?
Okay.
Why do you still write letters? I never send them.
What? What did you say?
Everyone roll perception.
Why do you still write letters to your parents and never send them?
You stop talking right now. Like you better shut your face.
I don't have a face.
Or you better zip it before I zip it for you.
Taz, you hear everything that's being said, but also I'm going to give you another chance to roll investigation with advantage. As you hear that and you know there's something more about these pieces of paper, so I'm going to give you another chance. All right.
I don't have a zipper either, Leia.
I look very, very mad.
One.
Oh,
I just can I just try and push Leia back over towards the chest after that exchange?
Sure. Roll opposing athletics unless
opposing
you're fine.
clubs.
you want to do what?
I'm pushing you back towards the chest for you to try.
You touch me?
Yeah. Try.
Okay,
try
I want to
guide
swing
you back to the
around
chest.
and put a dagger like very close to your throat.
Oh.
Very, like stop it right
What is
before.
happening?
Roll sleight of hand and roll dexterity save, Zach.
This is the dagger I can't see. Now,
Yes.
right?
Alright.
Normal dex save.
Yeah. Ooh. You're able to. You feel a slight across your little. Can you feel your body, your Jello body?
I don't
Get
see why
jealous.
not.
Okay.
Yeah, I do take damage. I do. So I don't see why I wouldn't feel that.
Okay. So then you feel a little pin on your neck as she comes in with the you suddenly see the dagger in her hand because technically you have been stabbed by it.
Leia,
Just-
Zach, are you okay?
You better stop talking.
Yeah.
Don't touch me. Don't fucking touch me.
And
Hey, hey, hey.
perhaps
It's okay, guys. We're on the same team.
If
Are
Zach
we?
could cry, he starts to
Yeah.
cry a little bit.
Oh.
Hey. Tensions are high. It's okay.
uh,
We've been through a
Leia?
lot. Let's just listen to Brimdeer.
let's just take some space.
I lowered
There's
the
a
dagger.
hallway. Do you want to give the chest another try? Or we can have Zach. You can walk down just space is the point I'm trying to make.
You mean you want him to open it? Or
Go ahead and try. Clear your head.
Taz, do you want some clothes?
You have some?
I do. I do.
You're crying.
I need you to roll a d3 if you're still at the desk, Morgan.
Okay.
Okay. I went to go look at the stuff that would be on the desk. Okay, so I didn't do this. But this is what number 2 is that you just rolled. So you can be a bro right now. But you find a scroll of prestidigitation.
Oh.
She's going to use it, and she's also going to unpack the clothes of mending that she had received earlier as loot
Mhm.
and give them to Taz. But she's going to read that scroll first so she doesn't get all her clothes dirty.
Okay.
So prestidigitation is a cleaning spell. It'll clean you right up. You'll be good as new. Won't be all dirty and nasty anymore.
You will have the rash until you take a short rest.
Yes. So I guess to describe it a little bit more, Morgan actually does, kneel down with Taz and kind of helps her get dressed and get cleaned up. In
She's already cleaned up.
Of uncharacteristic kindness. Oh, she's neat prestidigitation.
Oh, now you're very cleaned up. Like,
She's very cleaned up.
yeah, you're very cleaned up now.
She,
Kinda clothes it
she's
is.
sparkling.
Feel more comfortable. But she does like hold the blanket, let her get changed and stuff in privacy.
It's so sweet.
There you go, Lord Taz.
So keep that scroll. And let me know. Like, I know you've been reading the other ones, so go ahead and add those to your spells.
Okay.
And then this one, same. Whenever you go through a long rest, if you tell me that you are going through it, you can learn this as a cantrip.
Okay. So even though I used it right now, I still get to hold
Mhm.
on to it? Oh, great. Thank you.
All right, what's everyone else doing? What are we doing? Leia, what are you doing?
I want to give the chest another go.
All right, roll your thieves' tools with dexterity, please.
Yes. Skills and tools. They are not happy.
Takes you a little bit, but with the act of like going through the tumbles and all that, you kind of fix what you bent earlier, and the chest opens up.
Is there anything interesting, Guardian?
How about you roll me an investigation roll?
I angrily go through the chest.
A 17. With a 17, roll 3d10. You find a great sword that is a moon touch sword. you find a bead of nourishment. And a 2. You find 20 sling bullets of walloping ammunition.
Thing. I pull out the big sword. Oh, this is heavy.
Taz, you see her pulling out another Moontouch sword, but a great sword this time.
Ooh. You think this would be worth like 300 gold?
I don't think it's worth anything. You should give it to me.
I look suspicious.
Roll persuasion and then Taz, and you roll insight, Leia.
Inside check.
Didn't it-
Don't. Nope. You believe her.
I give her the sword.
All right.
Yeah.
Do I see this exchange?
Yes, you do.
Why are you giving her?
Stop talking to me.
4 long swords now.
That is a great sword.
Dual wield.
4 big swords.
There you go.
Let me claim 4 large swords.
What is this?
Uno más. Oh. Trying to see how much a great sword is over a long sword. It's better.
Shield with it though, right?
Yeah, you can. It's a 2-handed only. Oh, the gem. Yes. Let's see. Roll investigation. It was just flavoring, but I think it could be something cool.
I'm never gonna roll anything higher than a 10 today. Besides that nat 20.
You spent all your luck on the first roll of the session, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
So a 5. Where's it? I don't want this. Why is my what? Oh, there it is. What? To you, it just looks like a normal gemstone.
I'm gonna pick it up and put it in my bag. I keep this for later, see if it's worth anything.
Remind me you have that, because it is something. You don't know. You don't
I
know.
will add strange crystal to my inventory.
Right.
Morgan is going to investigate what I think is this bookshelf along the wall.
Uh-huh. Okay. Roll me a D100. Oh,
Woo, Yahtzee!
Whoa. What are the odds?
1 in 100.
Okay, true.
I'm going to put in the chat what you find.
You're very proud of yourself, aren't you, Dalton?
Yes, yes, I am.
That joke.
You find a book called The Halfling in the Sun, the third book in a very popular series by author Velathon Moore. Unbeknownst to the public, Velathon was a powerful warlock who'd spent centuries capturing changeling souls and binding 20 each into the 8th pages of the first edition. He'd seen them on a chart to nobles throughout the land, intent on creating a massive empire, but the chart was robbed and the books lost. Many people enjoyed the second edition, but the tales began to spread of the copies that would imprison your soul and switch it with an evil version of yourself. In response, Velathan was killed, and all his copies that are found are burnt. Collectors will spend thousands of gold to acquire them. The cursed copies remain, however, and no difference can be found between the editions until the 8th page.
Do we know this?
No,
You do now.
you do now.
Yeah.
Urban
What?
legends.
Morgan's gonna put that in her bag for reading material later.
All right, make a note of that, the 8th page, for when you do read it. Would anyone else like to go look at the bookshelf?
I'll look at the bookshelf.
Roll a
See
D100.
if there's. Please, plot book on oozes, please.
Hope you don't get a book of oozes.
86.
Why are you so mean to me?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's my character. It's not real, I promise. Love
Are you
you.
sure?
Yeah.
You pull out the Trader's Recipe Book, annotated edition. Originally as part of a cunning ploy by a king to root out a conspiracy in the academic community. The recipe book was created as bait for would-be rebels and usurpers, full of what looks like legitimate instructions for an insurrection. Anyone found owning or copying the book was arrested, and anyone trying to use the instructions inside was in more danger of killing themselves than anyone else. All the ciphers were already cracked, directions for making explosives and poisons, including the wrong ratios and missed critical safety precautions and so on. But someone who knows what they were doing got their hands on a copy and went through it with a red pen and an eye for mayhem. Anyone reading out of the red line copy has everything they need to be a king's worst nightmare. Speculation abounds about the hand holding and the red pen. Anyone caught with a red line copy is tortured, merciless in an attempt to find a clue to the editor's identity. That's on the inside of the book. So that's what you know what that is.
The first page is just a note on what the book is about.
It says it in red ink.
I was about to say it's crossed out. There's a T that's crossed out. That's funny.
I hand the book to Morgan.
What's this, Zach?
We could be rebels.
We sure can, buddy.
Unless
Sure
Leia
can.
kills me first.
What did you do to her?
Oh no.
I'm skulking.
Skulking.
Maybe you should just apologize. Or whatever. Sometimes that helps with women who are a little bit nuts.
Wow! Do you hear that? No roll required.
I hear it.
You like a
skulk
stoke in the
deeper into
flames.
wall.
Yes, I am. I have been telling you all week to prepare for this.
I would also
You
like to
said
look
I
over the
wasn't gonna
bookshelf.
die.
Roll a D100. These are all banned books, by the way.
I love
Perfect.
it. I want to.
So close. So close.
So close. Can I add a +1 to that?
No, you cannot.
Can I give him my inspiration die so he can add a +1 to that?
Yes, you may.
I give him my inspiration so he can add a +1.
Okay,
Wait, you want a bad book number 69?
get rid of your.
It's worth it.
You find
Oh no.
The Atlas Drugged by Old Rain. The story is about a conspiracy in the land ravaged by an apocalypse, where the land is being reseeded, and is a controversial book that most people take to mean as a warning about trusting nature too much because she's a fickle bitch. The story is banned because, in addition to not being clear about its message, it also includes theoretical ideas about how to end vegetation in continent-sized swatches.
Oh. Okay. Grimtier's gonna put it back on the shelf.
All right, you no longer have that book.
No.
I want the book.
Roll a D100.
And I go like around Zach as much as possible.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Zach said.
I love that
Wonky.
Leia walks around Zach, but then stands next to Morgan.
It's
I'm
so
public
boring.
enemy number 1, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, oops, that's me.
You are 1 out of 100.
Did you roll? Is that your roll,
Late.
Taz?
I want a book.
You found a book called Help! I'm a dwarf
The hell?
turned into a book. And the book is, it's a dwarf's head. You see a dwarf head and eyes.
That's so creepy.
And the eyes are watching you.
Put the book back.
You
Just
can.
put to bed.
All right.
No problem for another time.
All right.
63.
63.
Come on, give me a cool one. No stuck dwarf. That's creepy. We should save that one. I feel bad for it.
You find. When the dawning light strips the fat from beneath my arms, the gate that is not a gate is eroded open for one who is now none to seep through eyes within eyes. A rambling, incoherent string of words salad that is nonetheless practical guide to interplanar travel. By strictly following the bizarre sequences of meaningless actions and chanting the meandering chapters long verses, the reader will find themselves on another plane. The technique fails to transport the book itself, stranding the reader unless they've committed the entire text to memory.
Useless. I put it back.
Jeez, that's such a good book.
She doesn't know that.
She
Can
was
I
like, too
look
long,
for a-
didn't read.
I look for a book for Scroto.
Roll D100.
We're just going through all.
I love that we've just hit this pocket.
You roll 70.
I love books.
This is I found this. It's a generator of D&D books, like banned books, random books, and I was like, this is fun. This is a lot better than
Yeah.
like language books sometimes. Like I'll still be doing language books, but I thought this would just be fun. Gringus Jabeams by Fairlene the Warforged. A book of perfectly metered gibberish, written by a Warforged who wants to prove that language itself is unnecessary, as sounds and voice are enough to convey beauty. Supposedly, any voice, including monotone Warforged voices, that reads this tome aloud unlocks a secret about speech that surpasses his language. In reality, Fairlane discovered a way to turn anyone who read his book into sleep agents for his plan to civilization.
I get like I just want to like get halfway through that and then just like people don't like Scroto and this would make him happy and then just close it and hand it to Scroto without finishing reading the rest of that.
Scroto, who loves to read, is going to be turned into a sleeper agent.
You're welcome, guys.
Oh god.
The rest of the books on the shelf look like old tomes. and most of them are ineligible and dusty. Huh?
I want the book.
Okay, roll another D100.
I did.
Where'd you roll your D? Oh, 42.
42.
You had a book. You put it away.
I didn't want the dwarf.
That's a real. That was a quest that you just threw away. You find Alzin's Guide to an Obedient Child, a parenting book that teaches abusive parenting
Let's put
methods.
this in her bag.
It centers around a magical goblet that the parents builds, which collects dark energy for an unknown entity. The book's ultimate goal is to get the child to kill the parent so the goblet can collect their soul.
Huh?
Hell yeah. These are some
Which
great
makes
books,
them dwarf.
buddy.
It goes into her bag.
All right.
I'm scared. We should get to the feathered blades.
You guys all should roll a perception with advantage.
Perception.
Nat 20. Woo.
Well, not you, Morgan.
Okay, not me.
Not you.
Yeah, not you, Morgan.
Wow.
Damn, all right.
So,
Just
Zach,
making sure you heard that.
you hear an echo coming from the halls way off in the distance. But you also are the first to notice that, and you might not care. I don't think Zach really cares, but Morgan's sitting down going through the dossiers that were on the desk. Everyone else, that is what you see as well. Morgan's sitting down there reading the dossiers.
Hey, what? Someone stop her.
Did the echo like sound like anything? Like footsteps or just
You notice that it sounded like what it sounded like when you guys came in.
Morgan, what are those?
Yeah, what are you
We-
going through?
It's the papers from the desk.
Well-
put the papers in the bag. We should probably go.
You can give them
Yeah.
to me. I put them in the back of holding.
Don't do that.
No,
Just put them in the
thanks.
bag. Let's go.
I'm going.
Well-
I'm going.
I don't want you to have all those papers.
I take out my
Well, I don't want you to have them either.
my sword and shield.
Who would we rather have them?
Did you tell the party what you heard?
Goto.
I didn't tell them what I heard. I just said that we should probably
Oh, okay.
we should probably go.
Yeah, we should go. We should think about what to do about all this.
How much did you read?
What?
How much did you read?
A few pages.
I frown.
They're about me, so I think it's okay if I can read my own dossier.
Can I read them?
Nothing about me?
I sent you all. You know that it's more than about you, Morgan.
Yeah. You want me to lie?
Roll a deception,
Inside check.
deception, and then insight.
Come on.
You think she's telling the truth? And Taz, I sent you what you read.
Oh.
I heard. Stop talking. I heard an echo.
Trusting Zat's instincts, Grimtir pulls out the long sword and their shield and steps alongside Zach.
All right.
We go now.
Gonna go all the way back?
Do you
Unless you
want
can,
another way?
unless you can make a hole in the wall
I'm
or
not
travel
much
to a
good.
different plane.
Oh, that would be useful, yes. I wish she was
before-
smarter.
Before we go farther down the hall, perhaps we look behind the bodies. Make sure there's not another way there.
Yeah, go for it. I got your back.
Should we bring the body of the
Please stop moving forward.
Okay.
Uh,
Leia, give me a history roll with advantage
Whoa.
as you all
Whoa.
see an ethereal figure draped in flowing black silk, embroidered with silver feathers. Her pale gray skin and piercing violet eyes give her an almost ghostly presence, and the way she moves, silent and measured, makes her seem as though she exists slightly out of sync with reality. A dagger carved from obsidian is always at her side, said to be a relic itself. And okay, you don't know who this is.
Who are you?
Dear child, it is me. I am Lady Nissa Vane. Everyone else can roll history.
I don't know.
I'll roll for shits and giggles, but I probably don't know shit.
Brimtier, you know that this is the actual leader of the Feathered Blades. You've heard about her.
Oh, I should know that.
Mm-hmm. And
On
she,
the map.
yeah, she should be up here. Huh?
He's around the corner.
okay,
You can't
okay.
see them.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I moved too far. That was the issue.
Oh.
There we go.
She points to Leia and beckons her. Come forward, child.
Do I know now who she is, or do I just not?
I will let you re-roll.
Yes. I'm a feather blade main.
That is why you got advantage. And then you're just like, who the fuck is that? Oh.
Can I have advantage again?
Does somebody want to give her their inspiration to give? Do you have inspiration?
I still have the one you gave me from before.
Okay, then use your inspiration.
Okay, I'll use it.
You know who this is, and you feel a little bit of shame.
For screaming, who are you?
Yes, for screaming, who are you?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Madam Vane. I didn't see you in the light, Lady Vane.
As she sits
I give her a
there
slight bow.
and she's eerily calm, and she, give me your bag, please.
And I give her the bag of holding.
And she pulls out a little rock from the bag and gives it to one of the assassins in front of her. You all know this as a guided pebble stone, a GPS. And, and you know that now that she's been tracking your location.
You air tagged us?
Yes, I did.
I can respect that. You should know, and I point to the dead advisor of Feather Blades.
We are aware of the unfortunate we are aware of the unfortunate situation that has been brought upon us. It's been dealt with.
Oh, it has?
Yes. Do you doubt me, child?
But any of this is... No, we were just wanting to make sure that he wasn't replaced or something, and you didn't know. There was a man here too. He was tall, and he didn't tell us his name. He said he just disappeared into thin air.
Are you speaking of the warlock Milgram?
We think so, yes. Milgram Thar.
Malgrim, sorry.
Margrim Thar.
Malgrim Star Vornaxis?
Yeah.
Just call him Malgrim for short.
Margrim, we found a book that said Margrim Thar for Nexus.
That is his name, and I believe that you have to forgive us. We take reports on everyone that comes into our chambers. Did you happen to have those dossiers.
I immediately whip to Morgan.
I don't have anything.
If you have the dossiers, can you please hand them over? It's property of the Feathered Blades.
Hand them over.
But why do
this-
they need to know all this?
As I said, anyone that comes into our chambers, we need to know about everyone. If you think that the other guilds do not have the same information, you are sorely misjudged, Miss Grimm.
Hey. How do you know all this?
We have our ways.
But didn't you, like, take us into your guild? It's not like we just chose to wander in.
What is this babbling goo talking about?
And
Oh, no.
we were brought before your advisor. The one that's
And what is the relevance of this conversation? I asked you for the dossier. You came into our chambers. If you do not want to hand the dossiers over, it's perfectly fine. We can take them unwillingly.
I don't have any dossiers.
Use them
I
back,
don't even
Morgan.
know what a dossier is. It's a bumbling news, as he said.
Go on, Morgan.
I'm going.
Is mine in there?
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah.
Chop, chop.
Morgan gives them to Taz and just backs up, hands up. She doesn't want any of this.
As looks through them and is looking for hers.
She looks right at you and she says, Changeling, please bring the dossiers.
Changeling.
As sort
What
of cranes
changeling?
her neck over and looks up from the paper and then to the woman. You talk a lot for a bitch with split ends.
I cringe.
Roll intimidation. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
Nightmare.
Oh no. You see her eye twitch as she takes 3 psychic damage as she worked all day on her hair.
As sort of slips past the two and approaches up.
can I ask? Why do you need them back? Why can't we see what they have? What you found about us?
I'm not stopping you from. I've assumed you've all read it.
Can we get a copy?
Come back to the chambers, and yes, if you would like a copy of a dossier about yourselves, then I don't see why not. But again, as I said, if you think we're the only guild out there that has any of this information, you are sorely mistaken.
The information, these sources you got it from, who are they?
Little birdies here and there.
I quite like birds, I'm sure you.
Are you going to hand them over, Changeling, or do we have to take them? I can assure you that it will not end pretty.
Them over.
As sort of glance at the paper and then back out and just holds it. Holds it out towards them.
One of the assassins comes to grab it
And she
from you.
raises it up above their head,
Okay.
Oh, no.
and then she gives it back down.
She's a prankster.
Did you give it to him?
Yeah, but she kind of like yoinked it away at first, putting it above their head, then handed it back.
Little flinch.
Nightmare.
Does a 20 hit your AC?
A 20?
Yes.
20.
Yes.
All right. You are elbowed in the gut from one of the assassins. And you will take 3 damage. Now back to what we were, unless if you would like to escalate this. I actually have a job for you lot.
Love jobs.
Yes, kitty. Sorry.
Meow.
There's the cat.
I thought
Your
you called me
cat that you have is
Mr. Sprinkles.
Mr. Sprinkles, yes.
Sprinkles.
Was there a dossier, Mr. Sprinkles?
Yes, but you didn't say it.
Damn it.
Aw,
Yeah.
poor kid.
You didn't say it.
Poor Richard.
Did you want to say anything, Taz, or are you quieting down?
Yeah, it's just kind of rubbing her gut.
Okay.
Ouch.
All right. What is she doing, Casey? What is the lady doing?
Serving cunt.
There you go.
Being a bitch.
There you go. There you go. I fucking
Split ends.
give me a second here because I accidentally closed one of my lists. There we go. She tells you, she brings up the shard. Have you learned anything more about the shard?
The obsidian shard?
She looks at Morgan, and Morgan knows, and then Scroto's still hiding about the corner. I don't know if you guys noticed, but he is not coming around.
You talking me?
Aren't you the one that touched the shard?
Yeah, but I haven't had a chance to touch it again.
Hmm.
I touched the shard too. I just looked down at the floor.
Wait, did you?
Yeah, I grabbed it from her.
What did you rolled a better
I passed
roll
my
than a...
con save.
Yeah, there you go. That's all right. Okay. All right, you're making me feel like a dick. I'm like, no, wait.
No.
Yeah, I want to... Well, yeah, you know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know that she
Yeah.
doesn't care that I touched it because I didn't give a reaction to it.
Oh, she doesn't
so-
touch it. She doesn't tell you. She doesn't care that you touched it because you're a blob and she doesn't like you. Sorry, you're a weird one to her.
Sad.
I need you to pick up a second shot. We know where it's at, but we'd like for you to go and do it.
All of us or just me?
You lot, unless you think you could go in there by yourself.
No.
Yeah, unless you think you can go in there by yourself.
Leah, do you ever shut up for 2 seconds? God.
Do you ever speak the truth, Morgan?
She looks right at you, Leia, and says, "Do not act petty, child."
Yes, ma'am.
What are these shots?
The shards you don't need to know about.
Then why are you having us do your dirty work?
Because you're not tangled in guild politics yet. You can move around without eyes on your back, and because, truthfully, the last team hasn't come back. And they were the professionals. And you seem to have found the last shard when another group of professionals couldn't find them either.
I guess we're just better than the professionals as misfits and
Would you like to take up the job or not? It pays well.
We do. I forgot. When did we touch a shard?
Are you saying OOC or in character?
OOC.
When you got summoned, when he brought the shard and then they cut up Scroto and Scroto's blood lit it up.
Oh.
And
then
then
Morgan touched it and yelled a bunch of words.
Yeah. Okay. I forgot that part. Okay. Continue.
Word has reached of the movement in shadows that there's fragments of a forgotten god, one that this Scroto that you seem to have lined yourself with has a connection to. Blood and stone is what they say. This cult is hiding in ruins, meddling with forces sealed for a reason. And I need people that I can trust. And she looks right at you, Leia. Or people that are too stubborn to run. What'd you say?
Can I roll an insight on people I can trust?
Yes.
Does she still have the bag of holding?
Can I?
No,
use
she
my
just took that out of the bag. Yes, you can burn your inspiration. You don't ever have to ask to burn your inspiration. Just tell me you're burning it.
Oops. Nope. I have to do it from here again.
I love Lady Fane.
There we go.
16. You don't sense anything. You think she's more she's more emphasizing about Leia than anyone else, but you guys haven't burned her yet. There's no malice in her voice other than like she's a cunty bitch and wants to get things done.
Okay. Okay.
So, will you take up this job?
We will.
It pays well, and we'll all owe you a favor. And looks at you, Leia, and maybe you can join our ranks if you would like.
We will do the job. And I look to the others, nodding. Trying to get them to agree.
If she doesn't kill me first.
I'm not going to kill you, slime.
Not you, her. And I point to Leia.
There's a reason I like you, I guess.
I faint.
Oh.
What?
No, no. I try. My knees get wobbly.
And also about this Malgrim, I'd be careful around him.
Do you have more about him?
Well, it seems that he's a fan of your Scroto and yourselves. And she pulls out something from her robes and tosses it to, let's see, we'll go.
Me.
You know what? Yeah, she would give it to you.
Main character.
This was outside, not too far from the corridors here. The scrap of skin with your names etched to it in blood.
Ew.
I'd say that's intrigue at least, and gives it to you, Leia.
It's a piece of skin?
Yeah.
With our names?
Yeah.
Ew. I don't want it. Not me.
You're holding it.
Holds out a hand.
Nope. Let her hold it.
Yep, you're still holding it.
Okay, I'll take it.
Shame.
Do you have any questions before I leave you? Do you need anything?
Where are we going?
You're going to. There's a camp nearby of a ruined castle, and you're going to look for a cult called the Ashen Choir.
Are you right choir again? Oh yeah, sure.
CHOIR. Hold on, let me write it down.
Sure. Choir. Ashen choir. I have a map of a nearby castle. Is this the castle?
Maybe.
Woo.
As I said, they call themselves the Ashen Choir. They chant in forgotten tongues, bleed into cracked stone, and speak of awakening the forgotten one. I don't really know what it means, but I do know it can't be good. And she looks at the group and Leia and she goes, and as I said, if you succeed, we'll make sure you're paid in coin, favors, or secrets, and choose because secrets can cut deeper than any blade. Remember that, child.
Thank you, milady. Milady.
You're a bitch.
I cringe.
Taz says that to her.
That was to Leia.
Oh, to Leia?
Yeah.
Why? Why am I the
Like she kind of mutters, and you're like, you're just being like, bitch, huh?
Why am I being a bitch?
Roll over too.
Ooh.
Okay. That part is true.
I don't know what to roll for this.
Nothing.
Taz roll intimidation and you roll.
I'm intimidating.
You just called her a bitch and told her she's rolling over. Yes. And I would roll insight, Leia, to see if it affects you. Or wisdom saving throw.
I'm just gonna die from psychic damage. Wisdom save?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
It's okay. You'll be fine.
To see if it hurts your fifis.
Probably hurts my feet.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
Equal pain, equal thread.
You, Leia, are looking at it. The situation is tense. She doesn't mean it.
It will.
And as I ask, do you need anything? Do you need any supplies? The market is not going to be open because apparently somebody murdered one of the merchants.
Oh,
side eye
awful.
from tear. Side eye.
Did she
Oh,
say that out
sorry.
loud?
Forgive me.
Yeah, side.
Yeah, she says side eye, Alan.
No, about Brimtier.
No.
Okay.
And
You're just side eye and brim tear.
the lady looks at you guys and says, forgive me. You lot killed one of the merchants.
Oh, yes, we did.
What?
We
It
got a little
was-
bit to catch up on.
Brimshire winces and puts
I
a
just glance.
thumb on one of their canines.
I just glance back to Morgan and shrug.
And be sure if you find anything interesting in here, keep it for yourself. And she goes over to Leia. She hands you a pendant and says, put it inside your coat. And it's a little pendant that is the logo of the Feathered Blades. And she says, make me proud, initiate.
I love it.
And she
I put it on.
she
Pendant.
roll perception.
Me?
Yes.
Perception.
Perception.
Find it.
Ooh, you were close.
Oh
Close.
no!
Close.
Blades are so high.
Close.
18.
Yes, but she has a +9.
Okay.
Anyone else wants to roll perception? You may as well, if you want to see.
I know nothing. I'm gonna draw this pendant on my character.
Nope.
And something else.
Before you go,
Hmm.
how do we open the cylinder when we find it?
I believe you can ask your compatriot Scroto on how to do that. Maybe you won't have to chop off an ear this time.
It's blood, isn't it?
She claps her hands very sarcastically and says, look at the big brains in this one here.
I love her.
And you're still gonna find out what she put something in your pocket though. She put in a stone into your pocket, Leia, and she just kind of side eyes you. And she, if you'll not be needing anything else, I'll take my leave. When you are finished with the task, you know what to do, Leia. Or should I say initiate, Leia?
Yes, my lady. She put a stone into my pocket and the pendant? What's that pendant?
This is something that only you know. She put a stone of listening in your pocket so she can hear whatever you guys talk about.
Oh, okay. And, no one else notices it.
No one else noticed.
I'm being air tagged.
You've been air tagged again. Open session. Scroto comes around and goes, is she gone?
She's got Scroto.
Yes, yes.
I didn't really like her.
I don't know if she's like
Ew.
the rest, but she might be. What is this about your blood being so special?
Fuck if I know. He adjusts his
Insight
goggles.
check.
Insight check? Go ahead.
I'm just gonna meander down this side hall.
All right. You pretty sure he's telling the truth?
Okay.
Did
I pat his little head.
they not
Okay.
tell us what made Scroto different from the rest of us during the whole
Yeah,
like,
he's
truth
half-
circle stuff?
He's half abyssal, half.
Like
He's half demon, half goblin.
yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That he was an abomination.
Yeah.
He's not supposed to be alive. He's special.
All right, open session. I believe, Morgan, you now know about the murder. What's going on with that? What's up with that, bro?
What murder? Oh, right.
Remember?
Our murder.
Morgan is just walking away. She is fucking pissed, bro.
No roll required. You see Morgan walking away.
Who killed the merchant?
I'm gonna look at this.
Let's say things went a little bit sideways when we tried to retrieve the sword.
Now you want to talk to me. Really?
I thought you were walking away. Keep walking.
Oh, biscuits!
Oh, my God.
It's OC. It's not OC, I mean.
It's
Well,
not or
guilty.
it is. Oh, okay.
No. It's
Morgan-
When you go around the corner, you see the other ghouls that were getting closer to looking human, crumpled dead on the ground, Morgan.
Got it.
Where's Morgan going?
She's leaving.
What the fuck?
What the heck? I don't like how much she's read of those dossiers.
Dolce.
Dossiers.
All right, okay, what is everyone doing? Is the party disbanding right now? Is that what's happening?
I'm looking at this.
I feel like it
As
is.
going
I
with
don't
Morgan.
realize Morgan's gone. I'm looking at this.
Things are not well.
Let me see here.
I will
Hold on.
patiently wait my turn.
Hold. You're looking inside there. All right.
It's actually goblins.
That's my most fun part is
Okay.
the fucking okay, so roll me an investigation roll. Brimdir. A 10. Roll a d10.
Random loot generator.
So through the there's like a bunch of like looks like rotten wood and hay and other random materials. You find a brocade vest trimmed with sable. It looks very nice.
I don't like how the DM said that. I'm gonna take it.
If you want to look at a
Yours
sable fur trimmed vest, it's like a little bit of a like brocade is kind of like the elegant flower patterns.
Okay.
And sable is so it's an elegant flower patterns with fur kind of.
I'll take it.
You notice that it's probably worth some gold coinage. We're gonna cut to Taz and Morgan, who are walking hand in hand up the top. What are you guys doing? What are you guys talking about on your walk?
Morgan is just fast walking. She's just pissed. It's clear that she's very single minded. She just wants to get the fuck out of there.
Okay.
She just looks like the embodiment of hatred right now. She's so angry. It's a steaming off of her.
No roll required. You see this outcome. You see how she's upsetty spaghetti, Taz.
Taz doesn't really say anything. Taz is just there for emotional support. Taz is rocking on.
You know what? You feel this emotional support.
Okay.
Like you notice out of everyone else, Taz is the only one that came with you.
They're gonna walk for a little bit and then Morgan's just gonna stop and she's gonna look at Taz and she's looks like she's clearly been like crying.
Mhm.
Was nobody gonna tell me? Everyone else knew. Nobody else was gonna tell me.
Taz.
Repeat that? I didn't hear it.
Sorry. Nobody was gonna tell me. Everyone else knew and they weren't gonna tell me at all.
We were gonna tell you, but we're in a sewer.
Yeah, and we were looking through bookshelves and fucking around. Nobody was gonna tell me. And it didn't stop everyone else from apparently just talking about it and just why are you here?
Because you're here.
Everyone else
And I'm
didn't
mad
know.
at Leia.
I'm fucking
What?
pissed at Leia.
Bonding.
That lady was a fucking bitch.
What?
What the fuck? We don't need to be doing this for anyone. Least of all Leia. She's just been trying to fuck us up the entire time. Morgan's gonna lean back against this part of the sewer and just kind of rest her back. She's stopped. She's gonna kind of like squat down.
Taz kind of awkwardly looks at her and just pats her head.
Roll a Constitution save, Morgan Grimm.
What are those head pats?
Morgan bursts into tears.
Morgan just sobbing.
Taz just still just okay. Sorry.
Taz kind of takes the blanket she had from earlier and just drapes it over his shoulders. It's okay. Get it all out.
Did you see anything from when we went through that mirror?
No. I don't know.
It was awful. I just kept hearing the same voice that everything is going to end and it's useless. It was so cold. You don't remember any of that?
No.
I will give you a chance to roll again, Taz. Roll a wisdom saving throw. As hearing this, you start to remember your clothes, the portal, feeling cold. You're still just, your mind doesn't want to accept it.
I heard it thousands of times. There was this eye. It looked like it was like in the stars, and there was a bunch of tendrils, and it was just so cold. I just kept hearing it over and over again. It's useless to resist. Your time is coming to an end. And I swear I've heard it before. I don't understand what's going on.
Taz kind of crouches down and gets down to Morgan's level and looks at her. Your time's not coming to an end because you're right here with me in a dusty old sewer. It's disgusting. You're sitting here crying next to some corpses.
You are literally sitting next to dead bodies right now.
Yeah, this is pretty gross.
And there was nothing that happened to you. You're fine, physically. We're here. You're right there, and I'm right here. There's no eyeball in the sky. I mean, I don't know for sure. I can't see the sky right now. I'm assuming.
It's probably a good bet.
So you're fine.
It doesn't feel fine. And then I don't. This isn't what I wanted. This isn't the group I wanted.
Yep. Okay. It's all right.
I'm sorry.
This might not be the group you wanted, but this is the group stuck.
I'm not stuck anywhere.
Just in
We are quite literally stuck in a sewer.
this is time for the DM to remind the players in the audience that these groups are put together as a group of adventurers, and they are bonded together. And it is quite almost impossible to find another group. If you would like to find another group, your other group currently has to all be deceased.
Slash me dies.
The guilds, they put the groups together, right?
The guilds,
Ruder?
yes.
Yeah.
That's a way for the DM to fuck you guys over to stay in the same group.
That's how it works.
All right, we're gonna go back to the other group. Leia and
Hey,
Zach.
guys, so
There you go.
that was cool, right? We got to meet Lady Vane. The
I'm just-
mood shift.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just-
ignore Leia and check out this coffin while she's talking.
I like that Morgan has just disappeared and Brimtier's just like, I need loot, bro. I'm just gonna keep going for loot.
That's what it appears like. I'll say it that way.
That roll another investigation.
I just keep talking.
Keep talking then.
Okay. And we got to meet Lady Vane.
Roll
and
3d10.
I heard stories about her. My dad told me about her so many times, but I never thought I'd actually meet her. And
Leia?
what's this about the piece of skin with our names on it?
Leia?
Yes? What's wrong?
Please.
We're not gonna talk about anything that just happened?
You really look up to somebody who thinks I'm just a useless blob.
Yeah, I don't know why, if she meant that. I don't know.
You just tried to stab me, so you're not any better.
I wasn't actually gonna stab you, but I am pretty upset. I
Why?
wouldn't actually cut you.
Why?
You said something that was extremely personal. That no one. I
Do you
didn't
know your parents, Leia?
I have a dad who is not my parents, but he's my dad. I can talk about him.
At least you have parents.
Don't
There's
have
somebody in a
any at
parent
all.
figure.
Yes. I'm lucky.
I have nothing, Leia. I don't know where I came from.
What is the last memory you have? The earliest memory.
Being in a sewer.
Like this one.
He just slowly nods. I don't know what's wrong with asking why you write letters to your parents, and why you never send them, and why you just hold on to them and then eventually burn them, but at least you have somebody to write to, Leia. And I turn and I just kind of walk towards the end of the hallway.
Did I hear all that?
Roll perception. It's gonna be a low DC because you're right next to them. It's quiet in here, echoey. Yeah, you heard it. The DC was 5.
It's best we go.
Yeah. Let's go, I guess.
And I'm going to catch up.
I just stand here staring down this other hallway.
Mm-hmm. You want to go take a look down here, Jose?
Let's go, Scrotum.
A couple of freaks. Let's go.
Those beds or those like caskets?
Those are caskets.
Closed?
Yes. Ooh, that's a pretty casket. Let's go back up to the other group and see what they're doing real quick.
Seeing Morgan and Taz just kind of sitting, I'm gonna stop about 15 feet away and just look at Morgan.
Morgan is still sitting down. She's probably starting to get herself together a little bit. She's not going to notice them. She's too busy looking at Taz.
Are they making eye contact?
Yeah. She's gonna like rub her eyes a little bit. And they're all red and very bloodshot. It's clear that she's been crying for everyone else who's coming up on the scene. But she's gonna look at Taz and be like, "So a changeling, huh?"
Sure, snarky, huh?
I read that part of it, and then when Lady Payne said something, I didn't know it was you until then. I'm sorry that I lied about it just being about me.
I saw some of it beforehand, so I know you were full of shit.
Yeah. I didn't
It's
want to lie
kinda-
to you.
Stares forward. Where is that? Where's the button for this? And she slowly, her form slowly shifts. The hand skin tone gives way to almost a milky white. Her eyes are pale and swirling with an iridescent color to them.
Whoa.
And her hair has a pinkish hue to it, but it's still very white.
That's wow. Why do you God, I'm trying not to ask the wrong question. Why don't you just look like that all the time?
When you are a certain thing, people assume certain things of you. When you behave in a way that is different than what they expect of you, then some people can be upset. Or perhaps I just like that face.
It's your
Just
mother's,
as
isn't it?
Tez kind of pauses and just gives a short nod. And then
Roll Constitution save. Taz.
What?
Roll Constitution save. Tear comes down Taz's face.
I ain't no bitch.
You're a bitch right now.
Taz is crying, but she doesn't really say anything. They just swap back into their elven form. That's totally their real face.
The tear is beautiful, by the way. It looks kind of like what a diamond sparkling would look like.
What happened to your mom, if you don't mind me asking?
Didn't you read through the paper?
No. I didn't see that far.
What else did you see?
What? Um
Taz kinda
Honest to
looks at
God,
her.
most
Right.
of it was about me.
Hold on. I'm sending you because you looked through it more, right?
Yeah, for a few minutes.
Uno mas. Keep role playing.
Okay.
But you did see more. Hold on. I'll get it.
Okay. Most of it was about me, and that's why I kept reading Honest.
Taz stands up from where she was kneeling with Morgan. Kind of brushes off herself.
Morgan's gonna
Well.
stand up too.
I guess this means no more secrets between any of us because we all fucking know everything already, huh?
Bits and pieces. I still don't know what most of this is about.
Taz kind of points over at Brimtier. She knows, right? Like, I've seen this motherfucker with fangs, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you saw that.
He's freaky. I'm freaky. I think you're probably the most normal one here, Morgan.
Grimtier's gonna sigh very heavily and just flashes their fangs, their eyes go bloodshot, and just looks straight into Morgan's eyes.
Morgan's gonna back the fuck up.
The shopkeeper was an accident for the most part. I want to get the sword back that I sold.
I knew that part.
Yeah, and he fell out the window, and then this guy kind of went a little crazy. So it was an accident, really.
Grimchair retracts their fangs.
I I I don't know.
You must have something with the fact that Valen put all of us together. There has to be something that sets you apart from others. Just like us. All of us.
What are you getting at?
I'm getting at we don't know.
What are you getting at? What do you
You saw what she just did.
Yeah?
You know what I am now. We have an outcast as a tiefling. We have an ooze. Valen chose all of us together. I am saying they built these parties for a reason. We don't know your history, but obviously there's something in your past that makes you just as much of an outcast as all of us.
Did you read from my dossier?
I haven't seen shit.
He didn't roll high enough.
I didn't know that's what they were into. Fucking Vane said that they were dossiers.
You guys have to realize this is a fucking lot to deal with, right?
Are we going for drinks after this?
You fucking bet we are.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And we're gonna go back to Scroto and Zach. Give you time, you lot, to think of some dialogue and recover a little bit. But we see a very ornate-looking casket in front of us. What you think's in there, Zach?
Letters in there looks important. This just like a fancy like head on the top, like on the front, or
You see carvings. There's 5 runes glowing faintly red. What do you think that means?
give me a sec. I want to make a little pseudopod.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. I can't see where it's going. I was gonna have it slowly crawl back and find the others, but I can't see because it has no sensory organs.
There you go.
don't know magic. You know magic.
I mean, yeah, I can check. I just didn't want to have the DM to be the one that goes through the puzzle.
I don't. I mean, we can go find the others.
I'll wait here if you want to go get them. I mean, isn't Morgan always talking about them runes?
Yeah. I'll be back in there.
Don't leave me in here, like most of the people I know.
I extrude the pseudopod to keep him company. I'll be back, Scroto, I promise. I walk back.
All right. I can drag you there if you want.
I can.
All right, you got this.
Speed run this.
Speed run. You come around and you just see sadness. You just see sad on everyone's face. Yeah.
Morgan, we found glowing red runes, Scroto and I.
You know, I would love to go look at that right now, actually. We'll talk more about this over drinks, not in the sewer by dead things.
I just kind of glance around, just like, what does she mean?
And we'll talk about how much of freaks we all are.
It's been a lot, Zach.
It didn't take genius to realize we're all freaks.
You know, I'm gonna hold my thoughts. Can you show me those runes, please?
Yeah. Are the rest of you coming, or
You guys coming?
Yes, I will follow.
I was gonna step back here and take a seat on the side of this thing.
Okay. Taz has a deck of cards if she wants to play solitaire or anything.
Taz is just gonna
Taz?
chill here with her thoughts.
I mean, she can play solitaire if she wants. She's got a deck of cards.
You want me to play solitaire?
no,
Taz goes to play solitaire.
no, no,
I
no,
smell
no, no, no,
the
no, no, no,
sewer.
no, 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 go ahead.
I'm playing
No,
solitaire.
no, 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 no.
Taz?
Force RP.
Huh?
Are you coming?
either
I'll
we're
be
all
here.
going or we're not?
Come on, Taz.
Taz, get.
You don't have to talk. Just
Come on. Blue.
It's Morgan. Or it's that way we came, except instead of turning right down the dead end hallway, you go straight. You'll see Scroto.
got it.
I stopped Leia for a second.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't look at him,
and
but
let
stops.
the others go.
This way.
No, that way.
Yeah, straight. Leia,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Chair.
Yeah, it's a perfect place to play solitaire.
Playing solitaire.
You should pull out an indeterminate number of cards from that deck of playing cards.
I'm pulling out 4 cards and playing.
Wait, are you really doing this?
What do you mean? You're the one who wanted me to play solitaire.
I didn't think I would. Are you really doing this? Yes or no?
I'm so confused. No.
Okay.
You're playing Jedi tricks on me.
Morgan, when she pulled, I will say that you pulled out the deck. You found that was a very magical deck of cards.
Ooh.
Taz is kind of just looking at the deck of cards, looking them over.
The more you look at it, they're very pretty. The boxes, at least. We'll go to Zach and Leia. What are you guys doing?
I just hold Leia and I look down. Just, I'm sorry, Leia. I didn't realize that that was some big secret you didn't want anybody to know.
I understand. It's I think at times I wish I didn't know them at all, like you. But it's not lucky that I have them because I am constantly reminded that they don't want me. And that's why I write to them. But I can never send them because they don't, they keep not wanting me.
Just slowly nod. I guess I can understand that. I mean, I don't remember anything before just waking up in a sewer, so I guess that would mean that we both have parents of some fashion that don't want us.
I nod too. And you're right,
But
I'm lucky that at least I had a father figure. I have Marius, who is the world to me. And he taught me about the feather blades. That's why I look up to them so much. I feel like that's a place that I've always believed that they would want me. And that's what I long for. I know they seem rude and evil, kind of. But I lived up to this.
just for a long time, it was just me and Brimtier wandering around until we got paired with you guys, the rest of you, and it's been nice to feel like we have a family of our own. As dysfunctional as we are.
I don't think they like me very much at the moment. I don't think they have liked me at all. And I'm used to that, but I don't think we are a family.
We are.
They hate me, Zach.
No, they don't.
They say they do.
Well, if you think that they hate you, then why don't you try to apologize and try and find a way to make things right?
But they need to apologize too.
I nod. I agree.
I
But
can say sorry for trying to steal from Morgan, because that's, I think, where we really got off on the wrong foot.
that would do it.
Okay.
Maybe don't steal from the rest of us.
Yeah. I didn't want to start anything. I was just, it looked valuable. I wasn't thinking too much.
You've been on your own for a long time, haven't you?
Yeah.
It makes sense.
It's how I lived. But I guess that's not what we do when we are family, when we are a group.
I nod and I try and hug her.
I cringe. Come on, let's do some puzzles.
When she doesn't hug me back, that's
She does not.
I feel
Uh,
very uncomfortable.
D4 psychic damage. Zach.
Come on, do very low. It's not that deep.
Oh!
uh,
All right, Taz, what are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing, Taz? You just sitting in your chair?
Taz sitting in her chair.
Okay.
She's had enough go on for today.
Doesn't want to play one of the cards? Doesn't want to pull out a card? Okay.
Yes, she does.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am.
Really
Get
wants to
your evil
split.
shit out of the way. Come on.
Roll a D22.
I know exactly what deck this is.
I
and
know.
it's-
too. Oh God.
I want to
Oh
know.
no. Oh no.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh, what is
That's not bad.
that?
That's a good roll, right?
Maybe.
No.
Depends.
Which deck is
It
this?
could be very good, it could be very bad.
There's like a 70%
Oh.
chance.
My God.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Is that right? Is that the
Myself, it's not
jester?
dead.
Is that the jester?
I died. I'm dead.
You
Bye.
feel power beyond all. You've never felt this good. You, I can't believe you rolled that. You rolled the jester. You gain 10,000 XP, which I'm going to say is the equivalent of
Hello?
2 levels.
Huh?
Huh?
Holy shit.
And you can draw 2 additional cards beyond your declared draws.
What game is this?
This is
10,000 XP.
the deck of many things. So you are now level 4.
Huh?
Holy
You're level
shit.
4 now.
Many things.
I'm level 4. I don't know.
God damn it.
I didn't
That's
die.
strong.
So lucky.
I didn't die.
So you pull that card out and you see what is the Joker.
Why so serious? Sorry.
And the Joker goes back into the deck. And if you would like to draw 2 more cards, you may.
No.
That's probably very wise.
I don't.
Does this deck of many things have an instant death card too in it?
Yes, but no.
Move.
So would you like me to read some of these? I'll read the bad ones. The Void. This black card spells disaster. Your soul is drawn from your body and contained in an object in a place of the DM's choice. One or more powerful beings guard the place. While your soul is trapped in this way, your body is incapacitated. A wish spell cannot restore your soul, but the spell reveals location and the object who holds it. You draw no more cards. So she got 10,000. Okay, that's 2 levels. There is also a card called the Sun, which is you gain 50,000 XP. So that would be 10 levels and a wondrous item. I would say not 10.
I'm giving this.
I would say 5. You're giving it to Leia?
No, I'm giving this card deck to Leia once we're done.
Oh, okay.
What?
This is your curse, not mine.
All right. You guys are coming around. We'll get you all linked up. Leia,
I refuse to let Leia go until she hugs me back.
Zach, please. I don't know how to. Affection. Okay, I hug her back. I am back. Very reluctantly. Fine.
I smile and let her go.
okay.
I smile too. We find the group.
Are you giving Leia the deck of cards when she goes past?
Yeah, and Taz kind of tosses his at her and goes, "Here,
What's this?
catch.
I try and catch it.
Cards."
Oh, I get it too.
Both of you roll dexterity. Yeah, dexterity.
Damn it.
You catch it, Leia.
Oh, deck of many things.
You don't know it's a
I don't
deck of
know what
many
it
things.
is, You know.
But you guys notice that Taz looks kind of swag right now.
Is
Little bit-
the
little
cast
buff.
glowing right now?
A little bit, yeah.
An
What is
after
that?
morning glow.
Mhm.
Taz, what's
Huh?
what are those cards?
I don't know. Found him on someone.
I
I
can
wanna
scam
s-
people with these later.
You've had those
wanna-
cards since the first fucking session.
Oh my god.
I want to see if Leia will let me just pull the top card off, just out of curiosity.
God.
No.
Do you like? You don't know what it is. It's just a thing of playing cards to you. That looks nice.
Do the backs of them look really nice too?
They just look like normal playing cards, but they're just a
Scratch
little.
them and pocket them.
They're just like a little bit shinier. They look like what do you call the foils?
Okay.
Hollow foil?
Yeah.
Pokemon cards?
That's Miku?
If you're just gonna instantly pocket them, then I guess that means you're not letting me try, which is perfectly fine, and I won't try and force it.
But he asked. It's up to you if you want to let him. He just wants to see it. God.
I thought you want to see these cards.
Just haven't seen cards
Let him
with
see
a
the
shiny back
thing.
on them.
Alright. Look.
Am I evil? Am I bad?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
but so am I.
All right.
I pull the top card.
Roll a d22.
Like the
S-
tarot cards, I can scam people with these. I've learned from Marius.
Oh my God.
Please don't. Did I get the sun?
No.
You get the
Ah.
oh no.
That's a bad thing then that I got. I'm sure.
You pulled out an ace of hearts. Reality's fabric unravels and spins anew, allowing you to avoid or erase one event as if it never happened. You can use this card's magic as soon as you draw the card or at any time before you die. And you know this.
Holy shit.
Well,
No, man. No. This isn't real.
This is real. This is very real. You got the fates.
he erases the hug from before.
No, I do not do that. No, because that was good.
Good.
I
You know that this is not just a normal deck of cards now. So you could tell Leia or you could not tell Leia.
I put it back on in the deck.
It will not go into the deck.
Oh,
Put it back. I need that card for scamming.
these no.
Why?
These-
You can keep that one. I can scam them with the rest.
I know that this is very specifically a deck of many things.
Not really, you don't know it's a deck of
I
many
just know it's
things.
a magical.
You know that it is a magical card.
Leia, those cards are not simple cards.
What are they?
That they're very magical
Ooh.
cards. What? I look over the tests. You pulled a card, didn't you?
As she's flexing right now.
Her muscles just huge. 2 inches higher.
What about him?
You pulled a card, didn't you?
Yeah?
What card?
Joker?
And what happened?
Uh-huh. Nothing really.
Oh.
I thought it looked nice.
Maybe they're not
Uh-huh.
that magical after all.
They're if they weren't magical, then how come I can't put this card back in the deck, Leia?
Well, it's like to stop people from cheating, you know?
I don't think that's how that works.
Maybe I can only play them once. That would be sad. I'd have to make it a worthwhile game.
Or we just Why don't you already have cards?
No, those are my tarot cards. They're different.
If you really want to scam people, I can just give you dice
Ooh, I can do both.
instead of the cards. Instead of you using these cards, you just use the dice.
They might be useful later.
Roll an insight, Leia.
Okay.
And roll deception, Zach.
Inside.
I'm not really this.
Oh,
Well, how
sorry.
would you? What are you trying to do then? Because you're trying.
I'm
You're
just trying to convince her not to use the deck of cards to scam people, and I'm offering her my set of dice to use to scam people instead of. her
well. Then
using
do
cards.
persuasion.
But you don't know the deck is.
But the fact that you know that these are very magical, I feel like you're being deceptive. But persuasion's
I
fine.
mean, I said they're very magical.
Oh, you did say. Oh, okay.
Yes, I told
Okay.
her they're very magical.
He's very persuasive.
I'm not saying we never use the cards. I'm just saying don't use them to scam people. That's all.
All right, I won't use them to scam people. I'll put them in the back of holding, and then we can maybe, I don't know. We'll see what we do with them.
And I'll take out my set of dice and hand them to her.
Woohoo! Plus dice set.
All right, let's get to the other group. Are you coming, Taz?
Yeah, and Taz is going, I guess.
Brimtier and Morgan and Scroto, you guys all notice that Taz just looks absolutely radiant.
This is hot.
Yes, it's hot.
Looking good, Taz.
Thanks.
Holy
I
shit,
know.
Taz. Did you do something when I wasn't looking? You look amazing.
I was playing with the deck of cards, but that's it.
Huh.
You felt the magical cards earlier, Morgan.
Do you still have those cards?
No, I gave him to
I-
Leia.
I show Morgan the one that I'm still holding.
Okay, Morgan's gonna look at the card that Zach has.
It looks like Ace of Hearts.
Can I do an Arcana check? to
You
see
may
if
do
it's
an Arcana check.
residual?
You know that this is a card from the deck of many things. Well, a deck of many things. Using Arcana, your magical eyes, you see that this is the Fates. As it hollow foils and hits the light and changes into
And
a deck of many things.
Morgan knows what the fates do.
Do you think she would know what that does?
Can you remind me of the description of the fates?
The Fates. Reality's fabric unravels and spins anew, allowing you to avoid or erase one event as if it never happened. You can use the card's magic as soon as you draw the card or at any other time before you die.
I think so, given Morgan's belief in the Song of Creation and kind of how that weaves into magic itself.
Okay.
That's really cool.
Then you know what that does.
Zach, did you pull this card?
I nod.
Oh my god.
You also know that maybe it could change something traumatic that happened in Morgan's life.
Where's the deck now?
In Leia's bag of holding. I tried to put this card back, but it wouldn't go back in the deck.
Morgan just bristles and gets very stiff.
She
Do you know
she was wanting to use it to scam people, but I gave her my
Don't-
dice set to use instead.
Don't cards. please, for love of everything you hold sacred, do not draw any cards.
Wait, why?
It's a deck of many things.
What does that mean?
It's a card of, well, literally the one that Zach pulled is the card of fates. It has unbelievable magic power to change things that have happened and things that may still happen.
I immediately pull out the deck.
Did Leah, please? Listen, it's not. Most of it's bad. Most of it
Do
is
I do
bad.
it?
Most of it is.
It is up to
terribly
you.
bad.
Oh, but that was
Taz-
a good one that you told me that I.
Taz
It's
pulled
rare.
a card
It's-
too.
What did you pull?
The
Oh,
Joker?
God. Can I do
What does
another
that
check to
one
see if
do?
I know what the Joker does?
With the 21, you already know that there's two jokers. There's the jester, and then there's the fool. The jester, you gain 10,000 XP, or you can draw 2 additional cards beyond your declared draws. The fool is you lose 10,000 XP, discard the card, and draw from the deck again, counting both draws as your declared draws. If losing this much XP would cause you to lose a level, you instead lose an amount that leaves you with just enough XP to keep your level. I would have it,
Okay.
I would be a dick, and you would go back to level 1
Yeah.
if you drew that.
Morgan looks at Taz and sees that she seems like she's doing very well for herself. So
Mhm.
she just kind of gives a huge exhale and she's like, "Oh my God, you dodged a major bolt, my friend. Please don't draw any more cards."
Maybe I could get a good thing.
I'm going to
Yeah.
let Leia roll an intelligence.
No, she's not very intelligent.
Morgan is going to
Uh.
really, she's going to push through everyone else and just get to Leia and just stop like maybe 10 feet away. And she's like, "Listen, I know that I lied to you. I know I've lied to you a lot. I know I've been a huge bitch. I know I've
I
been
know.
petty. I've done
I'm
terrible
sorry.
things to you, and I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
From the bottom
Oh.
of my heart, I don't want anything bad to happen to you. Please do not draw any cards."
Actually, we're going to do this. Morgan, you're going to roll a persuasion. Is anyone else helping Morgan with this?
Oh.
I've already done my persuading.
Okay. And then what should we roll?
But I'm intelligent.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to help with this.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but she doesn't trust Morgan, and Morgan looks like obviously she's been crying. She doesn't look like she's very in a good
She looks scary.
state of mind right now. If that helps influence your decision.
Well, I'm just like, you rolled the intelligence. What do I want to do? What is good for going through persuasion? Would it be intelligence?
I don't think so.
It would be
I've
insight
normally-
again.
Insight? Yeah, roll an insight.
Is she speaking the truth?
If you roll higher than a 9, you're not going to believe her.
I'm not gonna. But she is speaking the truth.
I mean, you're not going to care. I mean,
Yeah.
But
I-
now it's up to you.
yeah, I'll just I put them in my pocket in the back of holding. I'll think about it. Maybe later.
Okay. Just
Oh, I
We
do
can- we
want
can-
to draw a card.
we can talk about it. Just please.
Yeah,
Okay.
it did convince me a little bit. And so did Zach.
Okay.
Mhm, mhm.
Runes. I have runes to look at.
Right, I love puzzles.
Wait. Before
Mhm,
run off Morgan,
mhm.
Yeah.
Leia, you have something to say to Morgan, and Morgan just apologized to you. So now it's your turn.
In front of everyone? I
What?
didn't
Because
think
we
you
are a
would
family
now.
now.
We are
Choice.
I didn't think you
family.
were gonna make me do it now.
What's going on? Is this an intervention? I didn't sign up for this.
Okay, but please
I
just
just
stop
point at
talking
Morgan.
for a
I'm just
moment.
like, I point at Morgan, just be quiet. and listen to Leia, please.
That's been learning from Brimtier.
I have two dads now. All right. You know, when we first, we met in the beginning and I tried to steal some diamond from you, that wasn't very smart and I guess I'm sorry.
What was the last part?
Well, that it's not what words and I'm sorry.
You
Is the
have
mouse in
to
her
speak
pocket
up.
talking? What?
That's not what a group or a family does. And I'm sorry for doing that. Guess.
Okay.
Okay. Psychic damage.
D4
I
psychic
just-
damage. You said it.
I look very happy with myself right now.
I'm dying. I hate it.
Thank you, Leia.
Yep. Yeah, all right.
All right. Who's all okay? We got to go through. So, Morgan, you see the runes and it just clicks. Something clicks in your mind. And now you can read Infernal. As you see in the center of the runes, sketched into the skull in the center, it says, "Feed Infernal."
Feet?
Feed.
Feet?
Feed.
I love feet.
I swear to God. Roll a card. I mean, pick a card.
We know Leia's kink.
Sorry. Be quiet.
Does
Feed.
this coffin, is it silvery and pretty?
Yes,
like
It's very
silver?
pretty. Why? No, it is not that.
Okay. Feed.
Do you say out loud what it says?
Yes, she says feed
Okay.
out loud.
Leia, go to your room. Stop laughing like a 12-year-old.
Sorry. It just was really funny. Feet. Maybe we should take out our shoes. Okay, going to my room. I'll leave it to you.
And there's a skull in the center.
Yes, and the skull has a little divot in the top of it. Like it looks like
Going to-
something. We'll say just because Taz, you made an investigation check there. Even though it's a 10, you can look and it's like, oh, maybe you could pour something in the top of the skull.
Oh? Oh no.
Taz, you notice that.
As looks at it.
What would you
Hmm.
feed a skull?
Water.
Proto.
Gold?
Blood.
I have
What?
I have
Water.
oil.
Blood.
think
I have
blood?
a flask of oil.
That's a OOC.
As Taz reaches out her hand and says, "Okay, give him my blood."
Okay, I was gonna cut my own hand, but if you're willing.
Are you
Yeah.
sure you want to do that?
Shut up, Blue.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. You're putting blood in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. But Brimter.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a step back.
All
Tess
right.
offers her hand, and Morgan's gonna take out her dagger, and they do a little bloodletting. Just a little, just from a distance.
The blood drops into it. Suddenly you hear "Arrgh!" as the runes light up and a wraith comes out, swings at both of you,
Oh,
and then disappears. And then it reads sacrifice, and the casket opens, and I need you, Morgan, to roll a DC 15 Arcana check. You
20.
seeing this, you're putting connections together that you're pretty sure Malgrim is this he hid this here that thinking no one would find it, but he's obsessed with sacrifice.
Okay, I get that for my nat 20 Arcana roll.
Oh, as a nat 20? I wish it would show
Yeah,
that it's a 20. I don't see, like, it fucking sucks.
yeah. I think it only gives a critical when it's an attack roll.
Mm.
Otherwise, you just have to look and see what it looks like.
Okay, so you are 100% sure that you are not supposed to find this. You had no intentions on this being opened, and you know that, like I said before, that Malgrim is obsessed with sacrifices, and that there is not a body in this. As in, he would not waste a corpse by putting it in a casket.
Okay.
I'm sorry, just to clarify, you're saying there's no body inside?
There is not a body in the casket. It opened, but you haven't slid it open yet. It's just unlocked.
Okay. Morgan's going to look back at everyone, and she's gonna kind of. I think this belongs to that warlock. I don't think he thought anyone would be able to open it, but looks like blood was the key. She's gonna nudge open the coffin and kind of peek inside very carefully. And it's empty?
No, it is not empty.
Okay.
I need you to roll a d10. Three. You find 3 magical items inside the chest. Y'all just really like rolling low on when I'm giving you a bunch of free shit, huh? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody else can look too.
Okay, fine. Hold on.
Yeah, other people can look. Roll d10s. The highest number that
Sugar
comes out
Rush.
is how much? So there's a 5. Anyone else looking?
Sure, why not?
Or
I'm sorry. If you guys want me to move on, I'll move on. We can do something
no,
else.
no.
No,
love
that's
blues.
there.
Should Scroto look?
We are loot goblins.
Hold on. Scroto's gonna look.
Scroto, get a 10. Get a 10, Scroto. Oh.
Oh.
Inside, you looked for a second, but then underneath some of the cloth, you see more magical items. And
Treasure trove.
I just look up at more, just like, it would help if you moved the cloth.
Listen, I'm trying. It's heavy. Why don't you move the cloth? I'm holding this whole sepulcher open.
all right, so each one of you will get a roll on the table. Zach, you will get 2 rolls, and Scroto will get a roll as well. We'll start with Casey. Roll me a D20.
Swag.
Swag. Swag. Hold. You find a wand of smiles.
I wave it at Morgan.
Oh,
No.
Ah!
What does it do? What does it do?
Instantly too.
Morgan, I need you to roll a charisma saving throw. You pass.
Kaz kind of looks disappointed and then whips around and goes to wave it at everyone.
What are you doing?
Wave it. I'll give you one more person.
At Brimtier.
Brimtier, roll a charisma saving throw. You cannot help but smile for the next minute. Your mouth just
Swoops him on the end of the nose with the wand.
Mhm. This is the wand of smiles. There you
It
go.
looks even scarier.
I smile over at Leia and then flash my fangs.
Brimtier. While you're smiling, you just look so happy that you're gonna roll a d20.
Awesome.
I'm adding this in my inventory now.
A 16. What did you? You got a bag of tricks. The item is capable of providing a lot of fun, especially for any player who's found in pets. It can be used 3 times per day to summon a fey creature at random by rolling a d8. The creature is friendly to you and obeys your commands. Players who develop relationships with the fey-based creatures by giving them names or summoning them as if they were Pokemons will find this extremely entertaining. If they're lucky, they'll summon a giant goat into an enclosed space or roll up a mouse when the party is fighting tigers. So yes, a bag of tricks.
All right.
Morgan, a d20, please. 5, 8, 5. Oh, hold on. Let me. You have found. Where did it go? What is it? Give me 1 second. Let me find it in here. Where'd it go? Portable hole. There you go.
Ooh.
I will read it off to you. Is it not in here? There it is. Okay. Portable hole. This fine black cloth, soft as silk, is folded up to the dimensions of a handkerchief. It unfolds into a circular sheet 6 feet in diameter. You can use an action to unfold a portable hole and place it against a solid surface, whereupon the portable hole creates an extra dimensional hole 10 feet deep. That cylindrical space between the hole exists on a different plane, so it can be used to create open passages. Any creature inside the portable hole can exit the hole by climbing out of it. You can use an action to close the portal by hold the edges of the cloth and folding it. Yes.
This
That's
is
what
like
they
a
used
Wile
in
E.
the D&D
Coyote
movie.
hole. I love it.
Wow.
Give me an Arcana roll. Okay. Noted. All right, Scroto's gonna roll an 18. Scroto. Oh no. I'll just say what it is. A bag of devouring. It's basically a bag of holding, except for when you put stuff in it, it eats it.
That's funny.
There's a 50% chance they are pulled inside. Any creature who starts their turn inside the bag is instantly and entirely devoured.
Oh
Wha-
shit.
Yep. And now, Leia, D20, please.
Okay. Oh,
A
that's a lucky number.
13. What is it? You got a hat of vermin.
What?
It's very fitting.
Why is that funny? Don't laugh. What does it do?
Hat of vermin. Is it not in here? It is not. Okay, hat of vermin.
Nice.
It is pets that like you are cool and all, but what's really all the rage are pets that despise you. The perfect
Oh, no.
gift for a wizard, druid, or barbarian, the hat of vermin allows the owner to summon a bat, a rat, or a frog 3 times per day. Each of these vermin is a creature or is a critter, so they won't be much help in combat. Furthermore, the creatures summoned from the hat behave as normal and are not under the summoner's control. On the contrary, they try to get away from you as fast as possible. You could even have vermin spill out of the hat by dungeon master decision, plaguing one of your players with an endless curse of critters.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Not a
yeah,
cool
yeah.
dagger, but I guess.
You got a cool dagger already.
Yeah.
But you can have
Would
another
do-
cool dagger for the offhand.
Uh-huh.
I
Zach,
can't.
Jesus.
2d20, please.
Whoa.
Ooh, a 19. Do we already have a 19? I don't think we did we?
We had
Mm,
18,
Okay.
5, 16.
You got a
You want me to
tankard.
reroll the 13?
Do we already have a
Yeah.
13? Yeah, reroll 13. You got
had
a
a
tankard of sobriety.
Cool.
Okay.
Sounds funny already.
Uh-huh. Basically, when you go to drink, you do not get drunk. It negates any, if you drink out of it, it negates any effects of alcohol.
We already had a 16 too. We haven't had an 8.
Okay. We have not had an 8. Let's see. What is it? You find a potion of greater healing. And where'd it go? No. Reroll, because that's kind of dumb. Sorry. Aha!
Out of 5.
Roll.
3.5.
It's okay. I refreshed, so we'll do the 5. But then the fucking list I had. Hold on. you find a shield of expression. This is a normal shield, but it's one of the most unnecessary magical shield in Dungeons and Dragons. It is undoubtedly the shield of expression. It's simply a shield that takes on face-like appearances. In addition to having the same exact functionality as a normal shield, as a bonus action, a creature holding the shield may alter the shield's expression.
Pretty creepy.
What does the face look like?
It's whatever. It's
Right,
just
or
right
is
now.
it
It's just a
just
blank
like
expression.
Well, like, does the face resemble like a specific person or species, or is it just like a emoji, like frowny face, smiley face type of thing?
It's like a celestial kind of face. It's like kind of
Okay.
cloudy. It doesn't really like imagine like the mirror on the wall kind of face.
Yeah. Okay, that answers my question.
All right. There's nothing else in the coffin. And you have successfully got everything from this dungeon.
Hooray.
Yay.
Dungeon completed.
Yay. But we're going to call that a session for now.
No.
Yeah.
Blue goblins.
Yep. We hit 3 hours. I didn't have enough, so we kind of stretched there with the deck of many things and the loot, but we're there. The next one I'll be ready for 3 hours. The next session, I just need you guys to be aware that there is going to be a boss coming up. There you go.
Yay.
Next week I am out of town.
Okay.
Just FYI.
So in 2 weeks then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. For those who are not here, I mean, for those who will be here, we can play Repo or something on that day.
Cool.
We're not gonna do D&D.
We can't do D&D. I don't want to do it without everyone.
Yes.
Play it, but in character.
We played Repo, but as our D&D characters.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, we can do
Everyone
that.
hates me then.
That's
No,
not
we've-
true.
We've started healing.
Yeah, you started healing.
I hope
You
so.
got a deck of cards.
Yeah, play with your cards.
I want to play with the card. I wanted to pull one so bad, but I got scared in character.
You should get scared because they could fuck you up.
Think of
I
many
got
things
2
like that.
levels from it.
We got to do your
so-
levels after this.
No.
Yeah. Well, we have 2 weeks to do your levels. So start thinking of what you want to do with your, I guess, I can't remember what it is, your oath or whatever. But we're going to go opposite. And Morgan, favorite part?
Who?
Oh, you said Morgan?
Yeah, Morgan. Heart.
Sorry, you cut out for a second.
Oh, sorry.
I think my favorite part was Morgan suddenly getting overwhelmed with how
Mhm.
freaky everyone is and that all coming on her when she was in a really weak mental moment.
Elena.
I love the party bonding moments, but I also really, really liked meeting the Lady Fane, the leader of the Feather Blades.
I was very nervous playing her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She was
I wanted her to be
Bitch
mean. The bitch was split.
It was perfect.
Casey,
mean and
your
lovely.
favorite part.
Telling her a bitch was split.
Drace,
Rolling and her getting scared.
your favorite part.
I gotta go with the character bonding. It was just really good RP session.
I'm glad that you guys got some RP in. That's what I wanted you guys to do. I gave you all all week to be like, okay, guys, this is what this is. And I want you guys to feel more comfortable doing that in the future. So if there's a session, even though I've got something planned, if you guys just want to spend it standing in the same place, having a conversation, you can do it. I don't care. That's what I like. That's what I. Wheels, your turn. Favorite moment.
The little heart to heart with Leia.
No.
That was super cute.
Yes.
Gross.
True.
My favorite part was going from last week's session where we had a player shit themselves to heartfelt moments in this session. That was just like the
Butt-ass
dynamic
naked for a
there.
little bit.
What was that?
I was butt ass naked.
You
for
were
a little
butt
bit.
naked for a little bit. Scroto saw it. He saw the booty. He saw it. But we're gonna say goodbye. We're gonna wave. Can you do Elena? Can you do the hit the subscribe buttons and stuff?
Everyone, don't forget, of course, thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button. Subscribe to ewokfuzzybutts.twitch.tv.com. Everyone, I hope you enjoyed it and see you next time for more fun.